I know they can you miss. Good evening and welcome to BeeTv Major News at 6, reaching you from Benin City, the Edo State capital, Nigeria. My name is Esoe Osemege. Before we let you in on the news in details, here are the highlights of tonight's reports.
Outing to see the executive governor, after which we shall sit down to do work.
I say that Edo has to be as one of the best community policing arrangements in the country.
We were hijacked, we were compromised, we were treated with contempt and ignominy. So by inference,
this continue with other government, I think it will reduce the cost of transport in the land.
We have benefited and we are grateful to the governor. But the only prayer is that whether it can continue after the elections.
Now to the news in details, we begin. The Edo State Governor, Mr. Gordon Obaseki, on Thursday received the new Commissioner of Police in the state, CP Edwin Iwo, charging him in collaboration with the state government to end thuggery and sustain security, especially as the September 21 governorship election in the state draws near. Obaseki will receive the new CP at the ESCO chambers in Government House, Benin City, the Edo State capital, charged the CP on the arrest and prosecution of perpetrators of the airport road violence, which led to the death of a police officer and destruction of property of innocent residents. BeeTv News' Osaro Geagwebo has the details.
Nemi Edwin Iwo is the new Commissioner of Police to oversee the affairs of the Edo State Police Command, and he is in Government House to show his preparedness ahead of his new task. Governor Godwin Obaseki assured him of state government support and commended the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetuku, for restoring normalcy after the recent arrest in the state. He seek for a thorough investigation to bring culprits of the incident leading to the death of a police officer to book.
We built a very robust community engagement and response to support policing activities in the state. I would say that Edo has to be as one of the best community policing arrangements in the country.
CP Edwin would debunk rumors making the rounds that Edo State Security Vigilante Network has been disbanded by the police, pledged to consolidate on the peace the state has enjoyed, stressing to engage community policing across local government to foster peace and tranquility in the state.
Don't ban any ESN or any organization for now. This is my first outing to see the executive governor, after which we shall sit down to do work. I'm here to do police work. to maintain peace and order.
He urged citizens to be vigilant and report any suspicious movements to the police. Osaroge Agwebo, reporting for BeeTv News.
Now away from there, the chairman of the APC Governorship Campaign Council in Edo State, Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshomole, said the PDP candidate in the September 21 Edo governorship election cannot be trusted with the mandate of Edo people since he could allegedly forged his voter's card just to give people the impression that he is eligible to contest the election. Oshomole was speaking during a mega rally of the party in Edo North Senatorial District. Our senior reporter, Best Orator, who was there, brings us the details.
Unprecedented crowd of people, old and young, occupied the Auchi Polytechnic Stadium during the APC flag-off of campaigns in Edo North Senatorial District. Chairman of the Governorship Campaign Council, Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshomole, called on Edo people to reject Governor Obasaki's godson, Aswe Ighodalo, who even before the elections has already started deceiving Edo people by forging his voters' cards to pretend to be what he is not. Oshomole said PDP as a party has no candidate at the moment because the Federal High Court in Abuja said so. He explained that the process that brought Aswe Ighodalo in the primaries was also faulted by the Federal High Court in Abuja, saying that Edo people should not waste their votes for PDP.
When the young people talk about their problems,
They said Senator Monday Okpebholo, the candidate of the party, is not a stranger to the ballot, as the APC won the senatorial election in Edo Central because of the popularity of Okpebholo. He said Aswe Ighodalo was there when Governor Obaseki deceived former President Yemi Osinbajo to lay the foundation of an industrial park project that never saw the light of the day, saying that Aswe will also scam Edo people if he's given opportunity to be governor. He therefore called on the people to reject the PDP and its candidates. On his part, the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Honorable Abubakar Momo, said Governor Obaseki denied Edo people palliative rice, which the federal government gave to him to distribute to the poor people, and even the few bags that the government distributed was rebagged and carried Edo State government logo. Momo said Aswe Ighodalo, having been tutored by Governor Obaseki, will not do otherwise, saying that the people should vote for the APC governorship candidate, Senator Monday Okpebholo, who has empathy and compassion for the people.
Obaseki brought the former Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo, that he wants to do industrial park, that Australians will be here, Singaporeans will be here, Malaysians will be here. Osinbajo took taxpayers' money, fly a jet to Benin. He didn't even see APC people. He went straight to him. They went to one forest, construct one big stone. They say, Vice President Osinbajo on this day, hereby do the groundbreaking ceremony of this industrial park. It generated another job. Yo. Now you go to that place. If Osinbajo now, since he's retired, he go here to look at the stone. He will be very miserable.
Of APC, Lady Betty Okwebo, all took turns to address the people, saying that they should not make the mistake of voting for sugar-coated candidate who is only pretending to be closer to the people now because of election.
APC is the party in the donor. Our candidate for governorship is the candidate for governorship in the whole state. So I don't know whether giving all the support to our candidate. So we want to thank you for this support. Now we do door-to-door campaign. What I need now. And the message on our carry, when I let them know, say APC, now they will vote.
The National Assembly sent me today to come tell you that they fully in support of Okpebholo and Ighodalo.
All saying that come 21st of September, everybody is going to vote for Monday Okpebholo. And then this is the answer. First, the way not do anything for I don't know. It's never going to do anything for me again. Do not agree? It was for almost 8 years. What are we going to do? No. Komisa. Yes, yes, yes. Dennis Idahosa. Yes. Not, we know the carry last. In fact, we know the carry second. Waiting with the carry.
When the face goes far, you go stream, you go public school. Now in the way they pay out.
Addressing the crowds, the governor shows within the first 100 days in office. According to the APC candidates, development will start from where former Governor Adams Oshiomhole stopped. Okpebholo, joined by his running mate, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, promised to create a peaceful environment in the state as kidnapping and other various vices will go with the Obaseki-led government.
We will employ more teachers. Yes, sir. Our first 100 days in office, we should be able to employ over 5,000 teachers. We don't know that time when it rained under Adams Oshiomhole.
Some leaders and supporters of the All Progressive Congress on Thursday vowed to work tirelessly to ensure the victory of the party's gubernatorial candidate, Senator Monday Okpebholo, and his running mate, Honorable Dennis Idahosa, in the September 21 election in Edo State. Again, BeeTv News senior reporter, Bess Orator, reports that the pledge was made during the campaign flag-off rally of the Edo North Senatorial District, where party faithfuls and supporters gathered to show their support for the APC and its candidates. The reports.
A total lockdown was witnessed on the Auchi Expressway on Thursday as a massive crowd of supporters trooped out to show their support for the All Progressives Congress gubernatorial candidate, Senator Monday Okpebholo, and Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa during the campaign flag-off rally of Edo North Senatorial District. Businesses and daily activities were abandoned by lovers of APC, as even bike riders, popularly known as Okada rider, were not left out as the enthusiastic crowd thronged to the streets to catch a glimpse of the APC candidate and his campaign entourage, demonstrating their love and support for Okpebholo and Dennis Idahosa gubernatorial bid.
No any meaningful development, and the people are yearning for a new government. A progressive government, and our party, APC, is a progressive government, and we have a progressive candidate in person of Senator Monday Okpebholo. So the people, of course, the people will decide come September 21st, and I believe that the wish of the people is that they need a new brand governor, not a governor that does not have empathy for his people, who deceive people with MOU, fake promises, but a realistic governor, a governor that have
their candidate, Senator Monday Okpebholo, and his running mate, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa.
All the persons you are seeing here, there is nobody we have given 1 naira to. So they came here on their own because they are determined to change the present government of the state.
are willingly to receive the new government of APC of Senator Monday Okpebholo and his deputy, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa. This is the wish of the people.
Already we know what will happen in Edo Central, we know what will happen in Edo South, but for Edo North, it is constant, APC all the way.
Overwhelmingly for the candidate of the All Progressive Congress. I'm so excited. A man that we believe that he will deliver Edo State, that a man that we believe he will transform Edo State, a man that we believe empower youth empowerment, infrastructure, development, all are all.
Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
Elsewhere, Democratic Party, PDP, in Orado local government, Comrade Don Passy and his executives, as well as other members of the ward, have defected to the All Progressive Congress, APC, ahead of the September 21 gubernatorial elections in the state. PDP Ward 10 chairman led a crowd of supporters on a road show through the streets of Benin and was later received by the APC Ward chairman and supporters at the APC Secretariat in Benin City. The report is presented by Besso Reita.
Prior to the defection, the PDP Oedo Water chairman, Comrade Frank Idehen Pass Osifo, otherwise known as Don Passy, and his executive led a crowd of supporters on a roadshow displaying the emblems and flags of the APC to show their support for their new party. The road witnessed a crowd of supporters who came out en masse amidst the melodious music playing and dancing kicked off at Asoro Junction on Sokoba Road in Benin City, then to Ingu Street, Igbesama Street, to Oza, and lastly to the APC Secretariat at Second Area, where they were received by the APC Ward Chairman and other members of the APC amidst jubilations and excitement. Comrade Frank Idehen Pass Osifo and Honorable Efosa Idubo gave the reasons for joining the APC while noting that they believe in the capacity of Senator Monday Okpebholo and have come to join the party to bring victory for the APC.
We are here to join, felicitate and become members of APC because you cannot give what you don't have, and the atmosphere you permit determines the product you produce. We were hijacked, we were compromised, we were treated with contempt and ignominy. So, by inference and association, like minds, we have come to join the Progressive Party.
I believe that there is no man that can abort my political journey because I have a date with destiny. So, our political life, our political journey is going to continue now with APC, and because we have the capacity.
The Independent National Electoral Commission in Edo State says it will commence the distribution of personal voters' cards ahead of the September 21 governorship elections. The PVC collection period had been fixed from Thursday the 22nd August 2024 to Monday the 26th of August 2024. This was contained in a press statement released by Timidi Wariowe, the INEC head of Voters Education and Publicity, INEC. According to the statement, the PVC distribution and collection exercise, which will span for 5 days, will take place at the ward headquarters, where it will thereafter be moved to the INEC local government offices for another 3 days from Wednesday 28 August to Friday the 30th of August 2024. Therefore, the Commission implores all those who registered or did transfers to present themselves at the designated locations.
BeeTv News Crew visited the portion of the road and interacted with some of the residents and business owners in the area. Some of the respondents said that the construction has witnessed setback and unnecessary delay. They are pleased with the state government to do something about it.
The erosion with Dewa Road, it is too much. But with the thank God now, say Obaseki does send workers come, send contractor come, they don't do them. But make the contractor see fast, make they do them. Because if erosion come, if erosion Dewa Road, everybody know, all the way to state know. If they carry motor, not be say no motor they pass. But the erosion see us river, but maybe the tell contractor make they channel the erosion to river. Because the erosion not that far for river.
The flood they stop us every time, but as government don't they do it now, make the finish for us in time. Because if rainy season come now, they just.
Now, the free bus ride initiative introduced by the Edo State government approaches its first year of operation. Against this backdrop, the Commissioner of Information and Orientation, Mr. Chris Nahikari, has highlighted the successes of the initiative since its inception. The reports.
Speaking to the news crew, the Commissioner of Information and Orientation, Mr. Chris Naikai, while giving an overview of the operations of the scheme, stated that the initiative was designed to alleviate the plight of citizens as regards transportation costs occasioned by the hike in fuel price, hence its establishment. He said since its inception in September 2023, about 1.5 million Edo residents have benefited from the bus ride, including those plying intercity and intracity routes.
It was introduced September 11th, 2023. And
was done for the initial 3 months, 6 months, and we have finally also extended it now till the end of this administration, which is November 11th, 2024. And this has been one of the most impactful programs on this, what will I say it, cost of living.
In Benin City, have harped on the need for young people in Nigeria to acquire vocational skills for themselves to be meaningfully engaged. BeeTv News Osaruge Akwebo reports that the artisan said when young people get themselves engaged with various vocational skill acquisition, it will help to tackle the challenges of crimes, unemployment and poverty, as it will make young persons to be useful to themselves and also become productive citizens in the society. The reports.
The rate at which young people in the society get involved in social vices has become worrisome and alarming. These young persons get themselves involved in various forms of social vices, such as courtism, prostitution, fraudulent activities, amongst others. It was gathered that some of the cause for this worrisome development is the high rates of unemployment, peer pressure, drug abuse, and alcohol consumption. However, many believe that vocational skill acquisition is one major way to curb this menace in the society, as it will get these young persons engaged with positive activities that will make them useful to themselves and to the society. Some artisans in Benin City who spoke to BeeTv News crew spoke on the importance for young persons to acquire vocational skill, either with or without an academic degree, saying that any youth with a skill acquired have automatically created for themselves a means of livelihood and as well made themselves productive citizens in the society. They said with the current economic reality of the country.
Step in now that if you give me address, then if such person come, I tell him the amount. If he agree, I will say, go and meet the government agency here. They will source the money from there. You pay and learn.
It is the hope that the youth will see reasons to acquire skill and on the part of the government to create an enabling environment for youth to thrive. Saruge Agwebo, reporting for BeeTv News.
The Nigerian government in recent times at various levels have facilitated and directed the distribution of palliatives, especially food items, to different states of the Federation. Their provision of palliatives in various forms have become a constant feature of the administration, as most Nigerians believe that the constant provision of palliative is political propaganda and corruption among politicians, as it is not a permanent solution to the economic woes of the country, but reversing the unfavorable economic policies. BeeTv News Iton Araowa has more on this report.
Palliative has become the socio-political norms of federal and state governments in Nigeria since the upward incursion of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, giving the attendant socio-economic shock as well as the sudden twin deliberating policy of the current administration on the naira and petrol subsidy. Government had sustained piecemeal intervention instead of emplacing the right economic structure and system to address the economic surge. In fact, the federal and state government in Nigeria has adopted the habit of giving out palliative, especially food, such as bag of rice, to the people in times of need, such as during COVID-19 and the current economic upheaval. In an interview, most Nigerians who spoke with BeeTv News in Benin City metropolis, while commending the effort of the federal and some state governments in the provision of palliative, believe it is not the ultimate solution to the numerous economic issues devailing the nations, but should be seen as a kind of first aid remedy. Therefore, they recommend that the government should provide enabling economic environment for businesses to thrive through the reversal of fuel subsidy and policy adequate provisions of jobs for the young talented populace.
Come to the understanding that giving palliative cannot solve the problem.
Palliative they normally bring out has nothing to do with Nigerians. All those things are deception. Just like the one they say they brought rice, that rice should be sold for 40,000 naira. How many of us, how many Nigerians saw that 40,000 naira rice?
But the issue there is this: can that palliative reach to the common man? That is where the problem lies. Not to give palliative, to give it will there at least make sure that the thing reach to everybody.
In the same vein, other respondents added that provision of the palliative is not the ultimate solution, as political officers holders and politicians use it as means of financial embezzlement of public for personal gain. The federal government and 36 state governments must begin to implement enduring solutions to the hardship developing the citizen instead of focusing on palliative. It's on Agawa reporting for BeeTv News.
And on the foreign scene, President Tinubu and President Teodoro Mbasogo have signed an agreement on Gulf of Guinea pipeline project to further a firm partnership for mutual development. The statement says the agreement covered legislative and regulatory measures for gas pipeline establishment and operation, transit of natural gas, ownership of the gas pipeline, and general principles. President Tinubu, who was on a 3-day official visit to Malabo, said the signing of the agreement will open new opportunities for gas exploration and employment. The statement adds that the two leaders have discussed issues related to the creation of employment, food security, multilateral relations, and conflict resolution mechanism on the continent during a private meeting that preceded the signing of the agreement. Now elsewhere, the Nigerian Customs Service, Apapa Area Command, said it intercepted a total of 12 containers of expired and controlled pharmaceutical product worth 1.8 billion naira. In a statement on Thursday, the Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, disclosed this while displaying some of the seized contraband at the command in Apapa, Lagos State. BeeTv News' Margaret Okari tells us more.
The Nigerian Customs Service has seized contraband items and products worth 1.8 billion naira. The expired drugs are dangerous to health, according to the management of Nigerian Customs Service. The custom boss says that 12 containers of assorted goods were also impounded by his men at the Apapa Customs Command.
I challenged them to go after these containers and after the importers of these containers and bring them to book. I am happy that our officers in Apapa Command have realized that it's important that we do not sacrifice the health and the security of Nigerians and everyone living in this country on the altar of trade facilitation.
He said further that the Nigerian Customs Service will continue to fine-tune all the services that will bring in goods into the country. Among the expired medications, he said that the Nigerian Customs Service will continue to investigate whoever brought in this consignment into the country, saying that some people have already been arrested by men of the Nigerian Customs Service.
They comprise of expired and controlled pharmaceutical products with a total duty paid value of 1.8 billion naira. Let me explain that these items, if they are allowed to exit the ports,
It is a common saying in law that there must not be a vacuum. As one Chief of Justice of Nigeria leaves, another is recommended and nominated. Justice Olukayode Ariwola was born on 22nd August 1954. On 22nd November 2011, he was appointed to the bench of the Supreme Court of Nigeria.
Ariwola Olukayode, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance.
He was appointed Substantive Chief Justice of Nigeria on 27th July 2022, following the resignation of Chief Justice Tanko Muhammad, as he then was and formally confirmed Chief Justice by the Nigerian Senate on 21st September 2022. The tradition has always been the second in line. Okoro will be placed on reserved. The committee responsible for screening and recommendation of judges is chaired by the second in line. In this instance, Justice Kekere Ekun, being the second in line, cannot chair the committee that will oversee her screening. The chairmanship position moves to the third in line, Justice Inyang John Okoro, who will also be screened. He cannot chair the committee as he is the reserved candidate. The chairmanship position then goes to the third in line, which is Justice Nwani Musa Abaji. If this age-long tradition is followed, Justice Kudirat Kekere Ekun will become the next Chief Justice of Nigeria and the second female Chief Justice Nigeria will have after Justice Moria Muta. The first female Chief Justice of Nigeria was sworn in on 16 July 2012 by former President Goodluck Jonathan as the 13th indigenous Chief Justice of Nigeria and conferred on her Nigerian National Honor of the Grand Commander of the Order of Niger. She was the Chief Justice of Nigeria from July 2012 to November 2014.
To bring up programs that will cushion some of these effects of this hardship that will be beneficial to youths across the state.
The Delta State government is also taking development to all parts of the state with approval of road projects.
And these different projects, in addition to the one approved in the Ministry of Health and the one approved in the Ministry of Higher Education and of course Ministry of Lands, all of them speak specifically to the governor's agenda of meaningful development and opportunities for all. About 23 out of the 25 local government areas are impacted by the different projects that we have approved today at ESCO.
On the issue of the security situation in the state government says it is working
and integrity to take Edo State to the next level. Now him be the man wey go transform our economy, construct better roads and build better infrastructure for Edo people. He don promise say he go make our farmers happy and our market women and men dem go enjoy well. Yes o, the time don come for we all to ensure a better Edo for all of us. Make we vote Senator Monday Okpebholo Akpa-Komiza as the next governor of Edo State and Honorable Dennis Idahosa for deputy governor of Edo State. APC progress. This message now Lady Dr. Adetutu Owolabi na him sponsor am.
Welcome back and thank you so very much for staying with us. Now moving into the business news segment, where the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, has said Nigeria has grown its foreign reserves by $4 billion since January. Speaking at an investor meeting for the issuance of $500 million bond on Thursday, August 15, the minister said the aggregate federal government revenue doubled. BeeTv News' Margaret Okari has details of this and more from the Business Word.
According to Edum, the implementation of robust fiscal policies and reforms aimed at enhancing revenue collection efficiency across various sectors was responsible for the improvement. He also noted that 1,595 naira per dollar on Wednesday to 1,585 naira per dollar by Thursday. This upward 4 naira per dollar to 1,564.48 naira per dollar, marking a significant appreciation of 21.56 naira within a single day. The federal government has shown a significant sign demonstrating a broader strategy to position Nigeria as a refining hub, which will significantly boost the economy through the reduction of reliance on crude oil exports and fostering local expertise in the energy sector, in a significant step towards enhancing Nigeria's